Hello everyone. Today we're going to make a short video to remind us the proper ways to do things that we do while we are in ritual or in ceremony. So the first thing we'd like to talk about today is gasho, which is one of the first things that we learn. So we want to put our hands together like this, and we want to have it about one fist away from the chest, and the fingers are pointing out and up a little bit. So we're not this way and we're not this way, but we're at an angle and there's a little space in between our hands. It's not pressed tight like this. So a little bit of a relaxed, and we're looking over the top and the hands are in front of the heart. Okay, so this is the position we want to have when we're in gasho. Posture while we're sitting and in ceremony. We want to be towards the front part of the chair. We want to have our back straight. We want to have our feet on the ground and don't cross your legs. And we want to hold the kyoten in our left hand, and we want to put our right hand on our leg so that we're holding here. Okay? And then we turn the pages this way. It's very important that you don't put your kyoten down on your lap. You want to have it up here so that your spine is straight, you're not looking down, you've got good posture the whole time. This helps a lot when you're breathing. You want to take what we call a belly breath. Take a big deep breath in and chant until you need to take another breath. Don't look at punctuation in the text. You want to take a breath whenever you need to, and that way it keeps the sound flowing and consistent. That's a chant. If we stop at commas or periods in the text, we're reciting, but we're not chanting. So chanting means to get a sound that continues. That's what we go for when we want to chant. So do that from deep breathing and have the text up high enough that you're looking right at it that way. And when we chant the Odaimoku, we want to do that in a calm pace that is consistent sound. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. That's the speed that the doshi is doing it. That's what you want to do. And you'll do all three just like that. Usually when I was taught, we could do 2 odaimokus on one big breath and the last one on a breath, right? Something that's very important that I think we ought to really think about in America especially. There are other groups that chant this mantra, but they do it differently than we do. They say Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Well, that's not the way Kosei-kai does it. So we need to really, if we're representing Kosei-kai, we need to go ahead and say the Odaimoku like it was taught to us. So if I think that this is a really important thing. So the chant is Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. The pace of the chant should be steady and it should be consistent. So the doshi is the one who sets the pace. So wherever you're chanting, follow the doshi. The whole purpose is to make a beautiful chant together, not to be disjointed and people saying things at different times. We want to follow the doshi. We want to make sure that we are listening closely so that we're like playing good music together. If you are doshi, it's very important that you realize that there's a difference between how you chant at home by yourself or how you chant when you're leading a group. It's natural for people to have, to a certain extent, their own voice, the sound of their own voice. but you don't want to make it too specialized if you're leading a group. You can chant at home any way you want. You can chant fast, you can chant slow, you can make all sorts of vocal adjustments at home. But if you're leading a group, you're looking for consistency of sound together. So you want to have a natural sound and flow for your chant. So not too much ornamentation with your voice, and not too loud, not too soft, somewhere in the middle. Try to find that beautiful balance. So it's very important that if you are leading, you want everybody to be able to follow you. Remember, it's about unified sound, a beautiful offering to the Buddha. Thank you all. I want all of us to be consistent and express our love for the Dharma and our time together as being representative of Kosei-kai. Thank you very much.